We're back on Friday Night SmackDown, one of the strangest couples here on SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall in the ring from Worcester, Massachusetts, weighing in at 235 pounds, Kenny Dykstra,
along with Victoria. Well, John, look at this. I mean, not your traditional relationship, so to speak.
It's like Eddie Haskell and Elvira have hooked up.
San Diego, California, weighing in at 280 pounds, Chuck Palumbo.
Chuck and Michelle McCool.
The next Mrs. Layfield is taking the joyride with Chuck Palumbo.
Well, what's this all about? Maybe they're,
I told you she was cool. How cool is the next Mrs. Layfield?
maybe she's no longer the next Mrs. Layfield.
Oh, no, she is. Miss McCool is out here to watch Victoria.
Well, Chuck Palumbo.
Chuck's a good guy.
Chuck Palumbo, John, last week here on Friday Night SmackDown, extremely impressive. He took the Master Lock Challenge, but Chris Masters, well, he tried to trick Chuck.
Chuck Palumbo has made an impact on SmackDown. I've said it since he first came here. Chuck Palumbo is going to wear championship gold here in SmackDown, and it will not be too far in the distant future.
Michelle McCool.
Michelle McCool is nothing but impact.
How great does she look tonight?
Wow! She could be hit with an ugly stick and still be hot. Smoking!
Kenny Dykstra set for action one-on-one with Chuck Palumbo here on Friday Night SmackDown. How can you not get in to a Chuck Palumbo matchup?
That right there, Mrs. McCool! Wow! The next Mrs. Layfield, former All-American at Florida State.
Mrs. McCool?
Could be, yeah, I misspoke, okay? I got carried away. She's like a 13 on a scale of 1 to 5.
Why did you carry on like that about Victoria?
I have my hypocrisy has bounds.
Kenny Dykstra, who is
Victoria's a beautiful lady.
She's different.
She's beautiful.
Oh, and Chuck with a big clothesline. Chuck Palumbo's been so impressive. You know, Johnny,
And she's Kenny Dykstra's girlfriend.
he builds those motorcycles Chuck does by hand. Takes him upwards to 2 months.
Chuck, a former aviation mechanic, stationed in the Persian Gulf. USS Carl Vinson, served our country in the Navy.
Oh! Shoulder first into the steel post, and the self-proclaimed future Hall of Famer, Kenny Dykstra. Looking for what I would consider a big upset tonight. Oh!
I think anybody beating Chuck Palumbo right now in the role that he is on would be considered an upset.
Kenny Dykstra continues to work on Chuck Palumbo's left arm. Take the power game. Oh, and a kick out by Chuck at 1. Kenny Dykstra's got huge upside, John. He's got all the potential in the world. He just has to be able to channel it. Cover again, and a kick out before.
Look at the size of Chuck Palumbo. Look, Kenny Dykstra is a big kid. He's still a kid, but he has flashes of brilliance. Not a Hall of Famer yet. Might be one day. But look at the size difference of Palumbo against Kenny Dykstra. Palumbo is a large man.
Well, as you well know, John, size isn't everything. Oh! But I agree with you. Chuck has been so impressive since his debut here on SmackDown. Kenny Dykstra caught in midair.
What do you mean as I would know?
And that's what I'm talking about, Chuck Palumbo. Well, you were defeated by Rey Mysterio, who's half your size. In fact, he retired you. And look at Chuck! That running shoulder. All intensity, straight out adrenaline.
That's a right hand. And I'll get back to Rey Mysterio in a minute.
One of the things Chuck Palumbo was telling me earlier on today, John, that, when he rides those motorcycles to the ring, he gets this rush. Hey, look at this! Michelle! Victoria was climbing all over Chuck's bike, and Michelle goes after Victoria! Meanwhile, in the ring, Chuck Palumbo is fired up. Victoria and Michelle had their issues in recent weeks.
I think the next Mrs. Layfield just knocked out Elvira.
Well, remember Michelle's sassy comeback after Victoria trashed her. Michelle Michelle making fun of Kenny Dykstra.
Sassy?
Yeah, well, that's sort of what it was. Oh! Chuck Palumbo in
Ball game.
hook of the leg, and thanks to the full throttle, Chuck Palumbo picks up the win.
I guess that was sassy too.
Here's your winner, Chuck Palumbo.
That's what I call high. octane. You call it sassy. You use it whatever chick phrase you use when you're sitting there eyeing him and your little friends at work. But Chuck Palumbo is making an impact.
Indeed he is. Chuck Palumbo taking out Kenny Dykstra here tonight. Take another look at what happened toward the end of the matchup, John. Victoria actually with the audacity to climb on Chuck's bike.
Victoria about to go for a joyride.
Oh, what a kick by Michelle. Well, she went for a joyride, all right. And then Chuck Palumbo, high octane, all-out adrenaline. And with the full throttle, Chuck Palumbo with another victory
Chuck
tonight.
Palumbo is fun to watch. This guy is making SmackDown better. What an addition Chuck Palumbo is to Friday nights.